Hey everybody, I just wanted to start off on this video. I'm at an old ranch way up in northeastern Oklahoma, actually in Osage County, more central. Can't really disclose the name of the ranch or exact location, but there's an old ranch house here, and a friend of mine lives in it, and he's given me permission to hunt around it. I've been here once, just kind of do a test dig, and found a Merc real easy, so maybe I'll have more luck. Get back to you if I find something good. Hey everybody, well, my first couple targets, I got some junk, and I got a big long piece of round lead, about that big around. It's in my pouch, that has a piece of iron sticking out of one end of it like a wire. Not sure what that was. My first good coin signal is a wheat. That's a 1919, coming from about 7 inches deep. So it's a good find. Get back to you on the next. Hey everybody, next good find. That's been about 30-45 minutes. It's either 1928 or 1923. It's a little crusty. Need to get it cleaned up. Wheat. So far that's it. But if I find a wheat, just one for the day, I'm happy. Get back to you on the next. Hey everybody, well, you should see me right now. I'm soaking wet, sweating like crazy. It's actually a little cooler today than it has been. I'm still just soaked. Anyway, just got another good find. It's another 1919 wheat penny. Found two of them here. Kind of starting to date the house a little bit. Say it's probably 20s or 30s. Anyway, get back to you on the next. Well, not a coin find, but I did find a little toy car, and it looks like this normal older toy car, but the really odd thing is how little it is. It's bigger than a micro machine, but it's a lot smaller than a normal Hot Wheel. Get it cleaned up and take a look at it later. There's Tulsa Pull Tab Finder over there. And we'll come back out to a spot we've hit a jillion times. And I'm on the slopes again. We've been out all day. And it is hotter than fire out here. And I finally just found me a really cool token. I'll get it cleaned up and show you to wrap up. Well, a few holes later, I got a Oklahoma tax token. And then it had been kind of tacoed, and you can see where I straightened it back out. It kind of split in the hole there. Another good find. Well, it's metal detecting along here, and I believe that's a tax token. And right on top of the ground, it's split in half. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Hey everybody. I've gotten out and done a couple hunts lately. Not been getting out a lot lately. The weather's been really hot. I got a few finds here to show. Before we get to those finds, I wanted to talk about something real quick. Something I'm real proud of. Some of you that have watched me for a while might notice that my appearance has changed just a little bit. I have now, as of today, I've lost 47 pounds. I'm real proud of that. Partly due to the activity of getting out metal detection. I'm sure has a lot to do with it, especially in this heat. And the biggest part of it is my beautiful wife. She joined Weight Watchers, and I needed to lose weight too. So just being supportive and needing to get healthy, I've been going along this journey with her. It's been a good journey. We've both gotten our health back in order, and she's lost 40 pounds, and like I said, I've lost 47, and got a little ways further to go, but we're both feeling a whole lot better. So enough of that, and let's get to the finds. Alrighty, really didn't put any of these in any kind of order. Some of these I found just the other day on Tulsa Pull Tab Finder, and I went out, and then some of it I found when I was at that ranch. But this is a bottle. It's not real old. My wife checked out the markings on it. There's some markings on the bottom too and in, and looked it up. And it could be anywhere from the early she said, like 1920s, 1930s. I think she said is what era that it could come from. Big chunk of lead. Has like a piece of metal wire sticking out of the end of it, and it's kind of rounded on this end, like maybe they were melting it off. Maybe the wire that stuck out was for holding it while they torched it off, you know, in a mold or something. A brass fitting. It's got a, I don't know if I can get zoomed in on that, but it's got a fleur-de-lis right there, one on each side. That's kind of cool. It's a little gas valve. I think this was part of a drawer pull or handle on something, whatever it mounted to. It's big, because that's pretty big. Usually they just have a little small screw that sticks out there. That's a big threaded piece right there. That's brass. A smashed lipstick case. A little flat piece of lead. Also found out that ranch, there was a lot of this lead laying around or in the ground, but you can tell it's been there a long time because it's got that white patina on it. A little car. Never found one like this before. Almost has wheels, kind of like a Hot Wheel, but it's not a Hot Wheel. Not sure what that is, and it's small. Little bell, I believe. It's got kind of design on it. Let's see, a little bit of clad, a quarter, 5 dimes, 1 copper penny, 4 rotten zincs, one of these valve stem bases for a Model T, some sort of little gear, and this was real close to it. Kind of got ridges around the edge like reading on it that almost makes it look like some sort of winder. I don't know, it doesn't really look like one for a pocket watch, but it's some kind of winder. Key, porcelain button. Love those. It look like plastic, but it's definitely porcelain. You can hear it. Little metal, maybe part of a drawer pull or something. A small hole in it. This has a pretty funny story to it. We was down in a really old area, and Tulsa Pull Tab Finder and I kind of stopped and we're talking about leaving, and asked him if he had found any marbles. We found a lot of marbles in this area that we were at, and he said he hadn't found any. He thought some other people may have been through there and had already picked up a lot of them, because they kind of wash out of the dirt. And when he was telling me that, I looked down about 6 inches from his foot, and this was sticking out of the mud, or the dried dirt. So I said, well, they're not really that hard to find. You just got to pick them up. And I reached down and picked it up, showed it to him. So we had a good laugh out of that. Some wheats, got a 55D, 1919, 1919, both of those, and I believe this 28S all came off of that ranch that I was hunting, and that's a 13S. The 3 is pretty much gone, but I could see it before I cleaned it up. When I cleaned it up, it was, I guess, pretty much dirt was left there. A little bit of the surface, but it came off. But it is a 13S. 1 mil tax token. This I got on video. It was actually, that marble was like 2 feet from this. This was actually on top of the ground, and I thought it was just another regular tax token. It is a tax token, but it's a 5 mil tax token, the brass type. But it's really, really corroded, and I think it was, and the dirt, there was still dirt underneath of it, and everything had washed away from it, and it was just sitting on top of that little clump of dirt. But I believe the heat from sitting out there had probably caused it to crack and break, because it was broken actually on the clump of dirt that it was sitting on. Palmolive token. It's pretty corroded. I could probably clean it up a little bit more, but we've all seen these, and I think it's you buy, I think it's 2 cakes of this white crystal soap, and you get 1 free or something like that. But those are pretty cool finds. I don't know if I've ever found one that shape. And so that was pretty much it for my metal detecting finds. I did go through a box of dimes tonight and got 1 Canadian, modern Canadian, it's like 1973 or something. They flip the wrong way. And 1 1961, I believe it is, plain. Yeah. So throw it in my silver stack. But other than that, that's it. We had a nice cool day today, but I had to work and just didn't feel up to going after work. We may have a really good permission coming up this weekend that Tulsa Bull Tap Finder has got us. So if it turns out to be a good honey hole, I'll have another video. Good luck to everybody and happy hunting.